Folks, let me tell you, the mainstream media never rests. Not even when a genuine American icon like Dolly Parton passes away. Now, President Trump, yes, the current president, pays tribute, calls her one of the greatest, orders nation's flags to fly at half staff for a week. There never was anyone like her and never will. Beautiful, classy, exactly what you'd expect from someone who actually knows and appreciates real talent and real Americana. But Newsweek, oh, they just can't help themselves. Title of the piece, Dolly Parton's History with Donald Trump as President Praises Her. It sounds neutral enough, right? Except the whole piece is an exercise in desperation. They're digging through decades of Dolly's life, looking for some juicy anti-Trump dig, some slam, some I can't stand the man moment. And what do they find? Absolutely nothing. Now, Dolly Parton stayed above the fray. She declined the Medal of Freedom twice from Trump, but not because of politics, but because her husband was ill and then COVID travel worries. She said so herself. She joked that both candidates in 2016 were nuts. She clarified she wasn't endorsing Hillary. She said she doesn't do politics because she's got fans on both sides and doesn't want to pee half the country off. She even sent Trump a birthday message way back in 1990 when he was just a real estate guy. Zero disparaging comments, not one. The woman who wrote I Will Always Love You and built an empire from a Tennessee mountain home simply refused to play the media's game. So, what does Newsweek do when the primary source won't cooperate? They turn to the orbiters, the hangers on, the sister Stella, who posts some angry anti Trump rant on X right before the death announcement. The old co stars, Lily Tomlin and Hanoi Jane Fonda, who used the 2017 Emmy stage to call Trump every name in the progressive book, while Dolly just stood there politely. And Newsweek presents it like, well, if the people around Dolly feel a certain kind of way, then surely Dolly must have felt the same way deep down. Guilty by association, projection, classic. It's the same old media trick, folks. When they can't find the quote they want from the actual person, they invent the narrative using people in her orbit and hope you don't notice the difference. While Dolly remained apolitical, her younger sister, see, that's the tell. That's the pivot. They couldn't get Dolly to trash Trump, so they recruit the family and friends to do it by proxy and then imply it reflects on her. Dolly Parton spent a lifetime bringing people together philanthropy, music, humor, literacy for kids. She didn't need the approval of Newsweek or the coastal elites. She didn't need to signal her virtue by dunking on half the country, and the media can't stand that. They need every celebrity to pick a team, preferably their team. And if the celebrity won't, they'll manufacture the conflict anyway. All I can say is rest in peace, Dolly Parton. You were the real deal. And to the folks at Newsweek, nice try. The American people can still tell the difference between what someone actually said and what you wish they had said. This is where we are today in America. We'll be back, and we hope you will too.